Legend has it that whoever pulls out the divine sword from the Infinity Stone will gain infinite power and become the new king. But for more than 500 years, no one has been able to get close to it. The king decides to hold another competition, stating whoever managed to pull the sword out will not only marry the princess but gain infinite wealth. Young abled men rushed to the competition grounds, but anyone who tried to get close to the sword was knocked back by a powerful force. A powerful mage then makes his entrance. He believes he was the chosen one, and he would pull the sword out, but he struggled past the sword's barrier, managing to take 2 steps forward but couldn't go any further. Desperate, he drank a potion and forced his way up to the 3rd step. The sword, sensing his deceit, summoned a divine dragon, blasting him away as punishment and sending fear to everyone in the competition. A young lord, enticed by the princess' beauty, steps forward. With an arrogant behavior, he climbed the stairs, easily reaching the 3rd stairs, but the pressure of the sword's barrier was too much for him to handle. He was about to fail when his butler stepped forward, channeling a surge of energy into him, pushing him to the 5th step. The sword then unleashed a force so powerful, the butler instructed all the servants to channel their energy into the young lord, barely pushing him to the 6th stairs, but the sword responded with an even greater force, knocking everyone down. The king was pleased and declares he would wed his daughter to the young lord. The princess, enraged by her father's decision, teleports to the platform, determined to will the sword's power and change her destiny. But immense power of the sword was too much for her to handle. The young lord then tells her to surrender and accept her fate. The princess refused to give up and draws her own sword, pushing her to the 5th step, but she couldn't go no further. Before the sword's power could crush her, a young man moved by her determination stepped forward to help. The young lord laughed at the beggar's audacity. Even the princess doubts he could do anything, but the man ignored them and walked up the stairs, effortlessly shocking everyone. The young lord accused the beggar of cheating, but the beggar paid him no attention and walked up the stairs until he stood close to the divine sword. The sword summoned the divine dragon again, but it vanished, and the man climbed the final step and drew the sword, and the sword acknowledged him as its new master. The young lord, not willing to accept defeat, ordered his men to seize the sword, but the man now wielding the sword's power effortlessly defeated them, and now he will have the princess' cheeks at night.